Join me as I dig deep into Russia's dark immigration secrets and see if I can uncover the truth behind the mystery. Russia's immigration system has always been shrouded in secrecy, making it difficult for outsiders to understand the intricacies of its policies. But today, we're going to lift the veil and explore the hidden aspects of Russia's immigration secrets. When it comes to immigration, Russia is often seen as a country with strict laws and regulations. While it's true that Russia has a complex and bureaucratic system, there's more to it than meets the eye. Immigrants in Russia face a multitude of challenges that go beyond just navigating the legal framework. One of the biggest hurdles is the sheer amount of documentation required, which can be overwhelming for even the most seasoned applicants. Discrimination is another significant issue that immigrants in Russia face. Many immigrants report being subject to racial profiling, and xenophobic attitudes are still prevalent in Russian society. This can make it difficult for immigrants to integrate into Russian society, leading to feelings of isolation and marginalization. In addition to these challenges, immigrants in Russia also face difficulties when it comes to accessing basic services like healthcare and education. Language barriers can make it difficult for immigrants to communicate with medical professionals, and accessing quality education can be a challenge, especially for those who don't speak Russian fluently. Furthermore, Russia's immigration system is often plagued by corruption and bribery. This can lead to uneven application of the law, with some immigrants being given preferential treatment while others are left to languish in bureaucratic limbo. It's a system that's stacked against the most vulnerable, and it's those who are most in need of protection who often suffer the most. Let's take the example of Ahmed, a young refugee who fled his war-torn homeland in search of safety. Despite having all the necessary documentation, Ahmed's application was repeatedly delayed due to missing paperwork. It took months of persistence and legal battles for Ahmed to finally be granted asylum, but not before he was left homeless and penniless on the streets of Moscow. Or take the case of Maria, a highly skilled IT professional who was recruited by a Russian company. Despite having all the necessary qualifications, Maria's work visa was repeatedly denied due to lack of available slots. It wasn't until she retained a lawyer and threatened to take the company to court that her visa was finally approved. Stories like Ahmed's and Maria's highlight the complexities of Russia's immigration system. On the surface, the laws and regulations seem straightforward, but in reality, there are countless nuances and variables that can make or break an immigrant's chances of success. But what's even more shocking is that Russia has a little-known policy of targeting specific nationalities for deportation. This policy, known as Operation Foreigner, has resulted in the detention and deportation of thousands of immigrants, often without due process or access to legal representation. This policy is shocking not only because of its cruelty but also because of its arbitrary nature. Immigrants who have lived in Russia for decades, built families, and contributed to the economy are suddenly being torn from their homes and sent back to countries they may not have seen in years. As we've seen today, Russia's immigration system is plagued by dark secrets and hidden agendas. But it's only by shedding light on these issues that we can begin to effect change. So, what do you think about Russia's immigration policies? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about the complexities of immigration, be sure to check out my other videos.